Elizabeth Palmer has our report about what's going on in the rest of the world.
Margaret, despite passing that grim milestone of 4 million cases, the overall number of deaths every day is dropping, thanks in part to control measures in New York and, of course, in Europe. But many countries are in the real thick of the crisis. Like Russia. Yesterday was the anniversary of the end of World War II, but there was little to celebrate. In spite of Moscow's ultra-strict lockdown, Russia reported 10,000 new COVID cases every day last week. In neighboring Belarus, in spite of a serious outbreak, President Lukashenko remains in COVID denial. He's called it a psychosis and welcomed huge crowds to his country's Victory Day ceremony on Saturday. There were crowds in Brasilia, too, demonstrating in support of the world's other great COVID denier, President Jair Bolsonaro, who still refuses to social distance. Though Rio's famous Christ the Redeemer statue wearing a mask shows he's out of step with local officials fighting to control the outbreak. South Korea has opened its baseball season with masked cheerleaders performing in empty stadiums. Strict measures early on here had almost eliminated COVID, but President Moon Jae-in warned today it isn't over until it's over, after nightclubs in Seoul had to close abruptly when there was a fresh outbreak. Now it's the developing world that's being closely watched by public health experts. In Africa and Southeast Asia, the virus appears to be spreading more slowly, maybe because the population tends, on average, to be young. But no one is sure, and it might well be that the worst is yet to come. Here in Britain, Prime Minister Boris Johnson is due to go on television tonight to explain how we get out of our lockdown. And there is some speculation that the roadmap will include a 2-week quarantine period, Margaret, for anyone arriving on these shores.
Elizabeth Palmer, thank you. Kevin Hassett is a White House economic